Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Tampa Bay Downs here on opening day. It is Wednesday, the 20th of November, 2024. Gonna look the sixth race from Tampa, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the featured sixth race in Tampa, which is an allowance optional claimer purse, $53,000. Races for 3-year-olds and upwards here, whichever one race in the main claim starter, which never won 2 races, an optional claim price of $16,000. 8 horses are contesting 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the dirt course. It's an all-dirt card today at Tampa. Turf racing resumes on Saturday, so it's going to be fun. Great card Saturday also, so hopefully I'll look at some of those races. But I'm going to go with the 4 horse Takes Charging Smile as a top selection. I'm going to go 4, 7, 5, 6 in the superfecta. 4, 7, 5, 6 super. Top selection the 4 horse, Takes Charge Smiling. This 3-year-old gelding by Take Charge Indy on John Regretti trains one. Pablo Morales gets the mount. They ran the horse 17th of October at Delaware, so nearly a month ago. 6 furlongs in a start allowance race. He finished third by 5 1/4 lengths that day. In front of the rail, he just sat back early. He moved a little bit wide late, but he just couldn't get there. I think come back to Tampa, where this horse ran a decent race back here nearly a year ago to begin his career, and then came back to run right after that to a decent second locally. I think he could find a good race to win. His races on the Mid-Atlantic weren't bad at all. He ran 2 back in a allowance race at Delaware over the 6th on the 26th of September, where he finished 4th by 6 1/4 lengths that day, and he was doing with them early on. He just kind of yielded late. I don't know if he liked the inside course that day, but he got around the race course okay, and then he had a wide trip, which he liked. That came at Delaware in a claiming 12:50, winning by 5 3/4 lengths on the front end driving, setting some good numbers on the front end. He really took off clear. That was a very strong run. Even before that in the mud, going 6 and claiming 18, a race he was avoided claim out of. He finished second by 2 1/4 lengths that day, and he just couldn't get there late, but he showed potential that day. Since breaking his maiden at Delaware last year, he's really run these good races. He's training well locally. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. I think the 7 horse Life is Precious for Gerald Bennett and Sammy Camacho, who also was winner 3 back at Goldstream in a main special weight over the 6. Won by 1.5 lengths, closing up from nowhere. I thought he saw a very good race after all said and done. After a horrible beginning, came back to run after that on against winners in optional 25 at Goldstream over the 6, where he finished 5th by 10 1/4 lengths that day, where he just never really got going. And then he showed potential going 6.5 earlier in the month at Goldstream. Back to this track where he had a very good place back in February, training well, Palm Beach, Palm Meadows also. Another horse he could definitely win, and even the 5 horse Call Me Iceman. I like that third 2 back at Colonial going on the mud. He showed a little potential, just kind of yielding before the wire. Came back to run a race at Hawthorne where he just never really got going, but he likes this track. He's run 8 times locally, has 2 wins on this track, 2/3, 3 seconds, so he always runs these bang up races. He's training well at Keeneland and at Air Tampa since the last race. And 10-1, if there's going to be a bit of an upsetter, it could be him. Pick 4 begins with this race, the late one. I would use him there. But to recap my selection for the 6 from Tampa, we're going to take the 4 horse Takes Charge Smiling. Give kudos to the 7 horse Life is Precious and the 5 horse Call Me Iceman. 4, 7, 5, 6 super. 4, 7, 5 in the multi race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.